I told you with this one trick today that you can become a celebrity walking through all their fans anytime you meet someone you don't know in a social situation. You know, we're bombarded with a lot of this simple trick and this magic pill that's going to help us with whatever ails us. But in this instance, this tactic that I'm going to talk about really is a very simple fix, very powerful, almost like a magic pill. One of the reasons I like it so much is because there are no variables involved. You know, say you're going to go up to someone and you're going to try a different tonality or different body language or other tactic. Well, there's always variables going on in there because you're dealing with another human. But this tactic takes all variables out. It's something you can completely control, and I would say would raise the way that you're received by new people by 50% plus. Now, when would you say an interaction begins with someone else? Would you say it's when you shake their hand? When you first say the first sentence? When there's back and forth for a few minutes? When you first make eye contact with them? When does it begin? I think most people's answer would fall along those four categories. However, the right answer is grossly overlooked and has a huge, huge impact. I think over 50% of the way that we are initially received is due to the way that people perceive you before you begin to verbally or non-verbally communicate. And what that is the minute you walk through the door and become in the line of sight of another person, that's when the interaction begins. That's when communication starts taking place. And that's when that general idea and attributes are associated to you immediately that can be very hard to shake once you actually fall into more of a traditional verbal or nonverbal communication line. So what we're going to talk about today is how to maximize the impression that we put off on other people before we begin common communication. So when you walk through a door at a party, at an office, at a meeting, wherever you are, people are generally going to stop, and some people will completely orient themselves. Some people will just kind of look over their shoulder. Some people are more sly about it. But everyone notices when new people come through the door. Everyone does. And that's when people begin building the impression of you. And that's when we're going to really capitalize on the fact that there's no variability in the environment with how we handle ourselves and what we project. So it's very easy. It's a foolproof way to really start taking that first step to gain momentum in your social growth and your confidence. So what you're going to do is you're going to implement some very basic kind of body language. So the first thing you want to do is lower those shoulders. No tension, no stress. So get really nice and loose. Arms be loose. Pretend like you just walked into your own home. How are you? You're not uptight. You're not tense. You know, there's no stress in your face, the facial muscles. You're nice and loose. You know, there's no pressure. Now, when you're walking in to a bigger area where there's more people and there is more social pressure, say, 25 people turn, look at you like this. Well, you're going to feel that social pressure. So the more you can keep nice and relaxed in the face of that, the more impacting it is, because the more people's subconscious expect you to get real tight and tense like most people. You know, you walk in the door, there's a bunch of people, sorry guys. Hi, Mark. Didn't mean to bother anyone, right? You feel that social pressure. That's a common way to deal with it. But when you come in and 50 people turn to you and you look around, you're kind of nice, you're nice and loose. Yeah, cool. Everyone's here. Hey, Mike, how are you? You know, nice tonality, nice projection. To face that social pressure, that's what's really impacting. So I talked a little bit about your face. A lot of times stress is shown in your face. So being very nice and loose, like you're in almost a meditative state, you're going to walk in and you're going to be very calm in your face. So your eyes mostly are going to want to tense up. It's going to show those crow's feet that you've been developing over the last 5 years. But when you don't have those, people are going to see that. So nice and loose. You're going to have a smile. Now, it's very, very hard to smile and laugh in an uncomfortable environment. And when you try, it can be kind of fake and forced. So you come in there, hi guys. You hear your voice kind of goes up in your head voice. It's a fake smile. You want to keep that nice, loose shoulders, nice, loose face, and nice, loose, comfortable smile. So just nice and easy, like you're surprised, maybe 50 people are looking at you orienting, but you're pleasantly surprised. You're glad to see everyone. Maybe you haven't seen Mike in a while, so you come in. Oh, hey Mike, how are you? I didn't know everyone was going to be here, right? Nice, not taken aback, not emotionally reactive. No feelings of that social pressure are exhibited through your body language, your face, your smile. Now, if you're coming in with someone else, it's nice to continue a conversation with them. Right when you come in, a lot of times people, when there's other people around, will cease that conversation like this because they feel like everyone else's time and attention is more important than theirs. No. Your conversation is the most important. So you're coming in, say you're with your wife, and you come in, people are there, you're going to continue that conversation, act like no one's around, and then slowly orient, get that smile going, look at people, hey Mike, how are you? And then your wife can go get a drink or whatever. But what you're doing at that time is the most important, and don't allow the fact that there's more than one person, there's 50 people, there's 25 people, there's 100 people, don't let that fact change the way that you react and the way you feel. Because really it shouldn't. What does the aggregate of their attention have anything to do with you? You're coming in there, you're not being rude. This is a very supplicative way to act when the minute you come in with your wife, God, I can't believe we got that part. Hey guys, no. That's supplicative, right? That shows that you don't put any presence, that shows that you don't put any importance on your own conversation. So you come in, man, I can't believe we got that last spot. Things are going good. I think it's going to be a good night. Hey guys, so you saw they're there. It's just like that video that I put out about whiplash. In a way, this is another extrapolation of that. You're not going to be whiplashed to a bunch of people when you feel that social pressure. You're going to keep very calm and icy. Now, when people see all of these things happening, right, you're not quick to look and address everyone. You keep what you're doing as important. You're very calm. You've got a nice smile. Maybe even you're laughing at a joke about something they said. So the first time people see you, they see you laughing, they see you engaging, they see you talking to other people, they see you super relaxed. And that is what's going to give off the biggest impression. So now they see you're behaving in a way that 99 out of 100 people can't. You're resilient against social pressure. You're confident in what you're doing. You're smiling, you're loose, you're not giving any of those stress tells away in your face. Your shoulders are down. You actually look, like opposed to everyone else who's just there as an obligation, you look like you're happy to be there. You're really having a good time. You're emitting that energy and that radiance. So now people are saying who don't know you or just met you, maybe a week ago or whatever, they say, wow, who is this guy? So now they start to say competent, high social value, high status. They start assigning all these things to you. So now when you go up to them and meet them, as opposed to if you just came in like most people, you'll get your little drink and stand like this. Hey, Bill, you nice weekend. You gonna get out there and walk the dog, right? When someone like that comes up to meet someone and they're saying, oh, this is gonna be another boring conversation about the weather. Don't really care about this. You come in with all these attributes. They're assigning to you a mini celebrity status. Everything that you say is going to be filtered through that ultra high status. Imagine you talk to Peyton Manning after the Super Bowl, right? Everything he says is going to be conceived as cool for you, right? It's filtered through such a low level that someone with super high status and super value, you assign a very low bar to what they're saying and thinking it's cool, right? So you come up and they've seen you look so cool and confident, everything you say is going to be perceived as cool. So they're thinking, man, this cool guy's coming in here, I'm going to talk to him. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous. I better watch what I'm saying. And now you can say the dumbest things and they're still going to think you're cool. Versus some guy who comes in, like this, and they're thinking, who is this nerd? This guy, I don't even want to be talking to this guy, right? Completely different switch is flipped. So this is a way that maybe if you're just getting started or you're advanced, but maybe you're not that smooth verbally. Maybe you're not that great socially. Well, give yourself this advantage. This is like 50% boost before you even meet someone. They're going to be perceiving everything you say as if it's through a super smooth, confident guy because they saw that and they already made these associations in their head. Very hard to shake. Very easy to compound. Self-fulfilling prophecy. What's the fallacy? The confirmation bias. So everything you say that's cool, they're thinking, oh yeah, no wonder, this guy's cool. I saw him coming in. He looked really cool and confident, right? Anything that's not cool, they're thinking, oh, maybe I read that wrong. Maybe, I probably read that wrong. This guy's cool, obviously, right? So it's amazing filter to deal with and have that to your advantage, whether you're just getting started or whether you're very advanced. Give yourself that and understand the minute you come into visibility of anyone, that's when the interaction starts. You're going to take advantage of that and you're going to be so shocked how people perceive you. They may even be coming up to you to want to meet you, or they maybe even show some shyness because a high status guy's coming over, instead of, hey, how are you? They're a little nervous. Oh, hey, how are you? They'll light up, oh, hey, he's taking time to talk to me. All these things I'm going through a few of them, but all these things you're going to experience once you have this this dynamic kind of personality. And once you have these dynamic attributes that people assign to you, you're going to experience all this kind of stuff. And that's going to allow you, if you don't maybe have the most social confidence, now you're using these training wheels and people are like, oh yeah, hey man, how are you? You're getting better receptions. That's going to compound, like I'm a big advocate of. You have to get positive reinforcements from the environment. So you're going to come in, you're going to get more positive reinforcements, you're going to become more comfortable and confident, it's going to snowball, and you're going to be on your way. Thanks for listening.